Hello and welcome to Your Way, a teaching charitable organization that I have established to enhance education and mental development in young people. My friends, I am on the way to buy some flowers for my children to give to their mothers on Mother's Day. So, why do we give flowers to mothers on Mother's Day?
Because flowers represents fertility. Plants generally show a flower before manifest the fruit. Flowers also represent beauty, productivity, and resilience, although it has a fragile nature. So why do we celebrate Mother's Day? To answer this question, we have to travel back in time to establish the source of this special day. People from different corners of the world celebrate it on different days because of traditional inheritances. For example, in the Arab world, Mother's Day is celebrated on the 21st of March. In Mexico, it is celebrated on the 10th of May. In the United States, it is celebrated on the second Sunday in the month of May. And in the United Kingdom, Mothering Sunday is the fourth Sunday of Lent, which we inherited as a cultural practice from early Christians. Since we can even remember, the Asians were celebrating the feminine creative energy. For example, Hindus worship goddesses since the dawn of time, and they have separate mothering days for these goddesses, like Mother Ganga, Mother Parvati, and Mother Lakshmi. In ancient Greece and Rome, they held festivals to celebrate goddesses like Rhea and Cybele. However, today, Mother's Day celebrations, as we know it, was largely influenced by the American social activist called Anna Maria Jarvis, who wanted to honor her late mother's work as a social activist. Anna campaigned and fought bravely for a long time for the United States legal system to officially recognize Mother's Day as a national holiday. In 1914, President Woodrow Wilson declared the second Sunday in May as a national holiday to celebrate Mother's Day, following Miss Jarvis's relentless campaign. However, that success was short-lived because the American capitalist ideology capitalized and commercialized it, which outraged Anna Jarvis. She then took to the streets again to fight against the capitalized ideology, which capitalized on Mother's Day. In other words, if the American and the Western world can capitalize on their own mother, then who are you and I in the grand scale of things? This proves that capitalism can ruin anything that is good on this planet. In the Bhagavad Gita, our ancestors tried to educate us about this, and we never learned, but I will teach it to you before long. So subscribe and like this channel and page so that you can receive this wisdom in the near future. Therefore, it is right to say that Anna Maria Jarvis is a Mother's Day failure because she did not create a commercialized Mother's Day. She never wanted that. She was imprisoned a few times for campaigning against the commercialization of Mother's Day, and she died childless, knowing that the capitalized world ruined her beautiful cause.
My friends, we all will have to create our own philosophy and reasons in relation to why we celebrate Mother's Day. It is not wise for us to just rely on a calendar date.
In my perception, the reason why I love Mother's Day above any other calendar holidays, it is because I admire the creative process that functions in a woman when creating a baby. I admire how she can create that baby. Therefore, in accordance to my consciousness, the Creator functions in her as it does in every other living thing in this universe. Additionally, I admire, appreciate, and respect the hard and selfless work a responsible mother do when it comes to her environment, family, and children. These work are immeasurable. There is no 50-50 there. A mother do way more than everyone else in the family. And for that reason, I appreciate it